Hey, welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Still flying the Churchill. We're about to leave. As I've went over this, I'm not gonna go hunt the multiverse thing. The ship is all about boarding and starting fires, and well, both of those are quite difficult on ships with no oxygen. If my crew couldn't suffocate, I'd be all over it, but for perhaps the last thing you'd have thought you'd see an abandoned Inquisition vessel. Question them. Clear surprisingly receptive to your questions. We heard the sector contained relics of ancient god rays which matched some ancient crystal technology. As I wanted challengers to the crystal race, so they sent us out here to capture and want to bring it back, only to find a bunch of landlings who wanted to eat us. Now, if you excuse, I have to get back to repairing the ship before we suffocate and die. Alright, good luck with that, buddy. So yeah, we will sell off the robot here. That's a big flat cannon. Ah, the doors? Really? Ugh. Oh yeah, Killbot. Yeah, I will. Well, I don't. It'll stop the Killbots. I'll just take the hit. Sleep. We don't have the recon teleporter yet, I believe. They're probably going to blow themselves up now because we know they have their ability ready. Alright, let's not even bother. Had to word on the ruins. The treasure does its best to describe the output. Yeah, is this the same? We don't know where they came from. Queen White told us that we were divine, that we were the massive reality, yet the newcomers they claim to come from beyond. Through tunnel, caught the word unknown. And the Jesus made no mention of such a place. They speak such strange words, rooms of gods. A living universe, I see great threat in them. Or will say they will not hurt us. Some kind of pact, a gift of the outskirts in return for peace. I don't foresee good in this, but it is not my decision to be made. Can we get another Harbinger? I mean... yeah, it's unfortunate that we just don't have the setup to go into... maybe we do... It's been a while since we've done the multiverse victory. Yeah, fudge it, right? Let's go. We'll do it. I've had worse ideas. What do I want to do for freeze? I'm gonna let creature eat another living being. Hold firm. Okay. was gonna open the doors, which is not a great idea. If oxygen really is going to be a problem, I should replace the fire starter with that whole weapon I just got rid of, though. Okay, medbay is going to be down for a bit. Oh, I do have the recon teleporter. Crew cruiser has been neutralized. Moving to inspect the ship and collect the remains. Prism cannon. You inspect the ship, you find the anointed decaying on the ground. Gesture for you to come closer and slaps a strange-looking device in your hands. You manage to choke out the words. This activator key, along with fuel catalyst, will wake Ancient from hibernation. Good mystery here. My mistake for interrupting. You will solve it, I'm sure. With that, she falls to the ground dead. Okay, so I should do that. Not quite yet, right? I need to know when I get the option to do that. And then figure out what the last time to do that is. If it's at the end of the sector, it's the end of Sector 7. If it's at the start of Sector, you might be able to do it on Sector 8. Thing is, I don't really know where I am at right now. I've been in contact with Prophet Pete, who claims he has photographs of Mr. Wentworth which he's willing to give away. As Mr. Pete quite literally has no backbones, told him about what he claims were tripedal spaghetti monsters. Alright. You should give it to your mans easily. Or you could humor him, please just get the photo. Okay. Where can we reroute to? The infested sector. Do we care about the spiders? The spiders are fun. But we have the Kira. Well, we'd be able to get another job from Kira, wouldn't we? No, we already have. Never mind. Discovered Rocket Garden World, the home world of the shy but usually friendly face of plants. They're highly protective of the sector and the massive plants from which they grow. They see their current weapons from, they're not likely to be unfriendly to Federation ships such as yourself. Okay, hails you, Federation ship, we would like to welcome you to our sector. We regret to tell you that our space is not as safe as we would like it to be, but if you need our help, we will assist you as much as we're able to. Okay. Supplies. Sector 6. Okay, so we do have some time. I didn't see any way to activate the thing. Is that something we can... Aha. So we'll do that the end, close to the end of Sector 7 then. Give us the most time to prep for all of that, I suppose. But yeah, we'll keep you, we'll replace you with the fire starter once we go to... There's no oxygen in this entire universe. That was a weird noise. What made that weird noise? First, are surrounded by a variety of alien vessels. Zoltans? I was kind of hoping for the armories. Why not? Let the prism cannon have some fun. Yes. Let's do this first, and we'll make the tinfoil array. Place a weakness to get the vessel, again, an integration center. Yeah, we'll defend. Well, at least they got to fire 2 weapons. Put on a mercenary commission. Yay. Get help. We don't really need him. Because even though you know traffic region despite this local distress zones coming from this area. I know fire here, this guy is being fireproof, yes, but still I don't think we need him. Again, if you know where we're going, Bad damage cruiser of Orca design is sending out a stress call. Coalition Predator follows close behind, firing upon it. Offer assistance. Oh, I know what this is. The like mantis, right? Yeah, we can get the guy here, the diplomat. Good room. Couldn't have picked a better one myself. I guess we'll take Diplomat. I'm not sure if he's going to be of any use, but... Alright. We'll accept it. Mainly taking him because I also want to see what he feels about the end. Oh, look, and he's immediately going to be our pilot. That is, of course, we do live to see the end. what does he do? Spreads floor and vamp effects to all rooms on the current ship. Which is... friendly crew in the same room gain health, repair speed, heal speed. Enemy crew in the same room lose 15% of their max health and move slower. Okay. We're back close to what seems to be an old Union carry ship. Weak paint is scribbled over with a giant blood-red warning and bold with the words "Beware." On the screen appears a strange man held upright by a long pole to which he's been tied. He also looks unusually flabby, his limbs flap violently as he talks. Who are you? Why are you here? And for those photographs, those old things, yes, I'll go get them. I only give them to you if you'll listen to me story. Them noodle monsters. Real, I'll tell you. Real than, something that's real, I suppose. And it must stole my spine. If you want to see what's on these pictures, you gotta understand what you're dealing with. Yeah, right. Good, now sit down and listen. You hear? No one believes me, but I swear it's true. This was before that damn civil war a couple years back. There I was minding my own business, and then nowhere come these rainbow-looking ass ship, and down comes these lanky tripod freaks with one big swirling rainbow eye each. Put some kind of spell over me and whisked me away. Now what's the noodle monster didn't know is I was the 6th-time champion of martial arts in the Union, and I kicked them asses good. Alright. You're only wondering, Pete, how'd you lose your spine if you're such a good fighter? Well, there was too many of them noodle monsters, and I was beat. They strapped me down and ripped out my spine. I'd be dead, but them's wanted me alive for some reason. That was their final mistake, because not only am I the 6th-time champion of martial arts, but I'm the 8th champion of spineless okay. You probably stole them the ships and flew back home. Fashioned this old wreck for myself. Keep on, I'll show you what I mean by spineless martial art. You get snouts. Thought that was the end of it when my little backwater space suddenly gets a visit from none other than Vance Wentworth himself. I don't know how he's found out, but he has to see them corpses. And I happily oblige. Soon enough, there's a whole team of scientists prodding around that wreck I stole, and I'm scribbling my name on some kind of non-disclosure agreement. Does this count as disclosure? No. Whatever ain't gonna find out in about a month goes by, and them signs suddenly all pull away, and they take the ship with them. Next day, there's Vance all over the news claiming he's found the source of all those disappearances. But he says it's the slugs. The slugs. Am I thinking, what's this dumbass mouthing about? Not too long after, the Federation decides to banish the kleptocracy entirely. I can't reach Wentworth to tell him he's a lying SOB. So I take it upon myself to spread the word noodle monsters are real, and I got pictures to prove it. And he blew up. Then we get into pictures. Once the galaxy see these people finally believe me, this galaxy will finally know I ain't a liar, and then the noodle monsters caught up by explosion, throwing your ship back and destroying his. You have no idea what just happened. It seems Pete is dead. Hopefully Kira isn't upset. Pete is dead. How unfortunate, a strange accident, isn't it, Renegade? I suppose you may never know the cause. Never matter, it's unlikely those photographs would have provided much to my pursuit of data. The trouble yourself over it for reference, I will copy you regardless. Okay, I was expecting a fleet advance, and I was expecting to actually fight noodle monsters. Well. Sky remains of sheds, but the one station base remains intact. Okay. I should probably look into the ether shielding. It takes quite a... you need the shield efficiency things, right? Shield performance, yeah. It's not a lot, but the 3 points do have views. Linus Welder and Orchid Praetor have entered a duel. You find yourself caught in the middle of it. Should I really be messing with a duel? I will protect the orchids, because, you know, we're orchids. We like the orchids. If they're immediately gonna give me a target. Alright, we'll take it from here. We did it. Congratulations, Mantis crew. This is all you. Elite Charge Colonel. Stop bothering with why is that a double line? That's weird looking. It's not supposed to look like that, is it? Like there's two beacons here, but... Ooh. Oh, is this the bacon strip thing? Another fancy place. See pop on screen. The mega tree. No, I'm good. I think that might be Fleet Advance. See, that's only one stripe. Weird. I don't want stupid mine launchers. And I don't want to fight orchids either. If your ship can help me, Renegade, it's a good time you have come. The Predator are committing a grievous wrong, one that only the caretakers of him are trying to fix. One thing I support what's being done, but the Predators are preoccupied. The recent campaign against our border, we cannot afford the infighting, we don't have the resources. Oh yeah, so you need to pick one, right? I'll help both. We're not... Right, yeah, sure. I'm sure we can get there. Oh. This game sometimes. Okay, let's try to aim for the shielding then. So read the performance of where... Am I gonna get the ion field too? I think I will. And I noticed that there's quite the cost for our shields, so I'm gonna hold, well, a pretty big fuel cost to our shields. And look, it's another sector with no oxygen. Game. Surrender has tried very hard to scrub it from the net. I found the location of a photograph depicting him standing next to the bride at his sister's wedding, now for sale nearby. For the safety of the seller is dubious and you may encounter a dispatch to procure the goods. Please not let the photograph go fall into rebellions' hands or you may never find another. Alright. Slug store, nothing bad could possibly happen here, right? Despite your enhanced security through the entire transaction, everything goes completely normal. Okay. Backup battery. Shit about fuel. Well, if you're gonna send more people, by all means, do so. Couldn't have timed that cloak any better, huh? Alright. Goes been defeated, you scrambled our ship. Crystalline, the lieutenant whom I was given by the rebel appointment, tells me strange stories of his life, in his world. A simple creature, why do the royals painstake us to endure with these mortal beings? They birth, they age, they die, we do not. Even the Commonwealth does not toil in such fashion as them. Perhaps they are glad to have been spared. The Phantoms knew no such luck. I hope to dispose of them soon. Perhaps the appointment will grant me a servant who speaks less next time. I think that's a beam weapon. Seriously? Their cloaking is gonna get me? Massive bulky beam isn't quite what you'd expect. It does no physical damage to the hull, but causes massive chaos aboard the enemy ship. Will the breach and system damage, would that be a worthy... I don't know, 18, 17... I probably should go with this, right? Alright, tell you what. Just for the hell of it, let's use the plasma cannon for a bit, and then we'll probably go with the Havoc-shy thingy. Mr. warning was right. The marketplace where you were supposed to be meeting the buyer has already been destroyed, and Rebel Elite is now scouring the remains. You'll find a photograph, you'll have to take down the elite first. Right? Should only take a second. Yeah, it works. No surprises, I guess. Curious, Mr. Wentworth goes to so much trouble to hide such mundane archives. Curious, so curious. Submit the photos to me at once when I get my ass of them should be simple enough. Would you allow me to air my thoughts? Yeah, sure. Elena Wentworth. Her husband was a deadbeat, an alcoholic, impregnated her with one Jerome Wentworth. They ran off, never to be seen again. After that, she returned to her maiden name. She died shortly after her child's birth, lynched by rebel supporters when she backed the Federation instead. Mr. Wentworth then adopted her child as his own. Tragic story, I assume. I can't feel sadness anymore. Move that from my programming. Does it bring a choo-choo renegade? Of course not. You don't have emotions either. There you go. So this just keeps on going forever, I assume. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you're still in the series. See you guys all next episode. Bye, everyone.